Hello, and welcome to Storytime with Chief Cassidy. I'm Michael Cassidy, the Chief of the Holliston Fire Department. Today, I'm going to be reading Fire Chief Fran by Linda Ashman. Fire Chief Fran meets with her crew. It's a new shift. There's so much to do. The trucks are inspected above and below. The tools and equipment are ready to go. Then, lights begin flashing, and clang, the bells blast. They leap into action. They need to move fast. Mrs. Robinson's puppy chased after a duck, straight into a fence. Now, Bruno is stuck. Ever so gently, the chief frees the pooch. Bruno says thanks with a wag and a smooch. Back at the station, the team works in pairs, lunging and lifting and sprinting upstairs. Says Fire Chief Fran, we need to stay fit. Fighting a fire takes power and grit. Then, lights begin flashing, and clang, the bells blast. They leap into action. They need to move fast. The Millers were camping in Cedar Falls Park. The brush was ignited with one tiny spark. The chief and her crew work through the haze, aiming their hoses, dousing the blaze. Back at the station, it's time for a tour. Mr. Lee's class pours through the door. They check out the pumpers, the nozzles and tools, while Fire Chief Fran shares safety rules. Don't play with matches, or lighters, or gas. And don't start a fire near dry leaves and grass. Then, lights begin flashing and clang. The bells blast. They leap into action. They need to move fast. Two players collided. Thumpity thump. Luke has a bruise. Cam has a bump. They're iced up and bandaged and eager to play. Thank you, they holler. The rig drives away. Back at the station, they're practicing drills, training for rescues, improving their skills. A twister, a crash, a flood or a fall, we have to be ready, whatever the call. Then, lights begin flashing and clang. The bells blast. They leap into action. They need to move fast. It's rainy and windy. A tree's fallen down. It's blocking North Main. The crew zooms to town. They work through the storm, clearing the site. Thanks, called the drivers. Have a good night. Back at the station, they prep for a meal. They simmer and stir, boil and peel. At last, dinner's ready. They each grab a plate, begin to dish up, but this meal has to wait. When lights begin flashing and clang, the bells blast. They leap into action. They need to move fast. It's Charlie's Cafe. There's smoke in the sky. The cars pull aside as the rig races by. The ladder goes up. The chief scrambles higher, helps Charlie escape while they put out the fire. "Thank you," calls Charlie. He waves to the crew. "You're welcome," they answer. "That's what we do." Fire Chief Fran knows they all work their best with food and some fun and plenty of rest. They read and relax, then lights out at 10. They sleep for a while till the lights flash again. The end. For Storytime with Chief Cassidy, thanks for watching.